my team of the highest light and resonance. Thank you for raising me out of my bed. Thank you for this blessed Obatala Sunday. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. As a spirit, make it pop. What's up, my unit? Yeah, long time. It's so funny because I'm sitting here and I see the card that I picked for myself before we get into our shuffle together. Aim high, right? Aim high. And I'm still in my shell a little bit, you know. Spirit has me like, a certain way, but it's like I'm a real rebel. So it's like at this time I'm slowly sprouting again, Aim high, right? We all make mistakes, but it's important to set out with the idea of perfection. Aim high and you will achieve more. Sometimes you'll reach perfection, but the moment of triumph is fleeting and soon gone. However, the memory of it will motivate you to want it again. Mistakes are simply ongoing tuition through which we learn excellence. Right? Aim high. Right? And this is perfect Sagittarius energy at this time. We just passed over Scorpio, right? And the archer, right? Sagittarius holds, and as you hold that and you have your arrow, it's where you aiming, right? And you could just hit this target right here if you want to because it's easy, right? And you could just hit this target right here because it's not moving. But that I also feel like this aim high is really just testing yourself, believing in yourself, right? Trusting your skills, right? On top of instincts and really firing at the right moment, right? The aim, right? With precision is where I'm pulling from that one, right? Well, let's get into our collective energy. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, what do you have for me and my beautiful collective? You miss me? You miss me? You miss you. Learn your lessons. Spirit said we have to learn our lessons, right? Education begins on the first day of our lives and ends on the last. We learn something new every day. Some of it planned, some of it unplanned, some of it useful, and some of it irrelevant. We learn in different ways, by seeing, by showing, and by doing. Realizing how you learn is a skill that you can improve by trying the different methods. While heeding the profit of my counsel, avail yourself so of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. While heeding the profit of my counsel, avail yourself also of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. I'm getting this is like, oh, Spirit, I never did anything but the slap. This is giving, I'm gonna bring it to workplace because it's the easiest to find yourself to break rules, right? Right? New situation. You're just new. Okay? You're told the rules, but somebody else is telling you you could bend them. This is what we do. This is what's been done. Right? And I feel like avail yourself also of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. Right? Like I feel like this is like giving yourself to a chance to not make the same mistakes. So easy. The opportunities are always laid out. These motherfuckers are always out here trying to set it up too. Don't act like I'm lying. You feel me? Preparation is power on the bottom deck. Right? Preparation is power. Right? And I feel like like in this time too, this is where we have to know the right person to talk to. Right? You have to bounce ideas. You have something to say. It's like, yeah, waste your time. Talking to who? right? Sharing what, right? You let go of your secrets, you let go of your intuition, you let go of everything you're doing. Somebody just be like, ooh, pick that up. Know your worth, right? This is also like feeling like your past, even if you know that it stunk, or right, they won't get over it, right? You farted, right? Okay, I farted, right? And it stinks. Sorry, like get over it. Know your worth. Continue to move on, right? And like people, right? Bring your ideas to life, right? Don't be afraid to be in the dark again, right? Is what I'm hearing, right? Trust the great mystery. Yeah, even I at this time, right? As much as I know, I'm still a student, and at this time for myself, you know, not a blood clot, okay. I'm here riding this new wave, right? And this wave, right, with this whale, right? Bring a gentle touch, right? Even the other day, something happened where I said to myself, "Did I have to respond that way?" I went butt off, right? And I only went there because it was like an escalation for me, right? It was kind of like I'm just at that point now. I said it once, I said it twice, I said it 3 times, and I just went off, right? But I was like, please move on from that. Let's do something, right? How can I help you? Kind of energy. It was like that. Please don't ask me that again. I want to be able to be here for you. Please don't do that again, right? And it was like the energy just sort of 4 times, but just turn up. You see, and it's just like that. Bring a gentle touch, right? I was wondering, like, did I do something wrong, right? And I like, I was like, did I have to respond like that? And I was like, I was looking at some of the built up energy before where it was like, people don't get it. So I was like, yeah, don't have to feel that bad, right? Water baby, don't feel that bad, right? It comes into that right now, right? Holding yourself accountable, right? And that's a good thing at this time, right? Making sure you know where you lie in this situation of like you're right. You're never alone, right? There's always love here. It's like, okay, these things don't like reclaim your power, right? Like these are some real, like, if anything, things that you would consider power trips or ego trips, right? But there's a bit like, that's just a trust and mystery. You're never alone. I feel like that's what we're saying. Like, you're love. Like there's love again, and this is love of just to wake up, right? Everybody wants to get that nice, but I'm like, just you love to wake up to do what it is you're doing. You love to wake up. It is to like do like get to that part of the day, to get to that moment, to get to that person, to get to that place. Like, you know what I mean? Like, trust the mystery of knowing that, like, the unfolding that's here right now. But right, we do have to keep things focused, and that's what it is, right? Be at home, right? It's cold anyways, right? Overcome the obstacles. Rhino spear. Right, giraffe, thank you. This is what I wanted. See the bigger picture. There it is. There is my Sagittarius energy, right? I wanted it to drop, but it's good enough to be around, right? You can overcome any obstacle. And this is where it's like the resting time at home, right? Knowing who to talk to, right? And even if you want to leave your house, you know exactly who you're leaving your house and what you're leaving your house for. It's going to be part, if not of this, part of your play and part of your fun to make sure you're still in focus mode, but still like it, like the solar plexus and the sacral is still being balanced, right? You're having your joy, you're having your fun, like even if it is your like a 2 a.m. God, right? After we wake up in the morning, it was worth it. Okay, it was worth it, right? And you meant it, and you wanted to, right? The intimacy energy that's out here at this time too. It's like, man, we'll get into that in another read. I will unfold that, but I'm just like, you have to keep holding yourself accountable for how you feel and how you want to feel, and the times that you did the things that you did to feel the way you want to feel. Like, all these things are also coming into this place too, where it's like it can affect the trail of abundance. But if you refocus yourself, right? Here we go. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan, and a grandmother Jesus, right? This is like giving, like, you go to your grandmother, they'll just tell you everything okay. Like, you know what I mean? Sunday dinner, Sunday meal, like, talk, right? Hug, hand on head, head on lap. You should have said. That's what this is about, right? It's funny because I was listening to Rihanna's, it's so funny because the album's right here, right? Very anti, right? Something very anti about this moment, right? Something very anti. And it's like I was listening to the same old mistakes. And yeah, and it was just, you know, it's like, do you feel like a brand new person? Right? And it's just like you gotta stop thinking that's the only option. You feel what I'm saying? Stop thinking that's the only option. Right? Play. Yeah. Right? There's a play. Right? Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. That's the overcoming any obstacle. You'd be like, I keep going through this shit, I keep going through this shit. Sing your own song. Because, right? And then it's like, oh, I just got a break. And then that's what I feel like right now. Life is speeding up again, baby. You see what I'm saying? Spirit's like, it's coming. Freedom is yours. Horse spirit. Come true. See right here? Horse spirit. Because we're leaving the year of the snake and we're going into the horse 33. See how that works? Right? And in Bobcat spirit, again, life's a mystery. Spirit's like, this is what it is. The freedom is yours, but it's all a mystery, right? Trust in the magic, right? A lot of double numbers, 33, 66, right? 333, 666, 999, you can see, right? So these obstacles, they're not repeating, right? But life has its, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, as we're on and we're off, when you're back on again, right? You're really supposed to know when you're on, because everybody just feels off. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like this time is again. It wasn't off, right? At home, chill, doing these things. But that's what I said, like, separate yourself from other people's like bullshit and like other people's weakness and other people's. Listen, spirits like watch your mouth. Boundaries. Just the boundaries. Thank you, spirits like look down, right? And just right boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries in that spaces as well, right? You're to protect yourself, right? Too. It's like also like what you're hearing, right? You can have a devised plan. You can have a divine way of new thinking. You can just literally be happy and just one conversation, one pause, one something. Make sure you're protecting yourself. Not just protecting. Make sure you know that you're not easily triggered through these experiences at this time too, right? Because that's also too another repeat trigger. You've been through this before. You can like, you know what I'm saying? Reclaim your power. Like, trust in, like, right? One thing I do know, as much as life is a mystery, one thing that's not is this that keeps like this matrix is like once you crack it and you see certain things, and even if you don't crack it, it's like you have to wake up to a certain degree and just even see like yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Like, so this at this time, see yourself, understanding, like, you understand why certain things always happen. And then if you use the planets, you start to see why everything happens at a certain time. And if you know how to read it, then you'll know when it might be happening. You feel me? Soul healing come true. Right? The soul chakra, divine. Wisdom. Right? This is being, yeah, universal light. All this is divine, like giving real big divine energy. I am presence. Yeah. Here I am. Everything's going back into an I am present. Like I am gonna do this. I like you just say. No, you're not. It's like I am. You feel me? Right? The new job. Right? I am a RN. Right? I am and I guess just say this is what it's going back into. This focus is going to get you right back into your I am. Right? Nurturing. Right? Visualization. Yeah. Yeah. Soul healing. Self healing. Self mastery. Life purpose. Yeah, some of you guys are stepping into some of your dream. You like the next 4 years are supposed to be the ones like the worth it. I'm hearing, right? This is where it's gonna be worth it, right? focus now and doing what you're doing. And then I'm telling you, you know how much changed in 4 years for me, Bridget? Okay. Right? And that's the thing. But look around you, you feel like, we're not going to play that spell. We're not going to get into it right now either. You should say. The light skin digress. Okay? But I'm just saying, like, don't get, like, this is what this is again. And the divine plan too, it's like, yeah, the divine wisdom, everything's being orchestrated, there's foundations being laid, like, you know, like, come on. Whatever obstacle's about to come up again too, is that's what it is, overcome, right? Been here before. See what I'm saying? Both invisible, yeah. Like, how come I can't see you? Because I'm gone, I was focused, I was doing something. See what I'm saying? I'm not trying to repeat the same things. How come I can't find you, right? Because when I do the same thing, right? Self-worth. I love myself too much. I know what I'm going. I just have to, I'm just, right? Hug it. See what I'm saying? Invisible. Come again. Spirits like grow. Right? Message. Literally, I'm also hearing, like, giving the message of self-love. Like, you show how you really represent yourself. You talk about yourself in a real certain way. You call back your power, and you see how people just ghost you, B. They ain't got no time for this. They're not that nurturing. They're not that loving. They're not that supportive. They're not really about that. Like, I tell you, they're not. They'll be gone. Right? And then you can do your thing. And if you feel like you need this time in a respectful way, this is how you communicate these things. You get psychological and philosophical on them. And they might disappear on your ass too. Right? Talk about some chakras. Say your ass was here and you saw some tarot cards. Pew! Okay. I'm gone. Growth. Yeah. Sitting. Somebody's just sitting. Sitting in their emotions. Right? Cycles. Yeah. 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 This is, right? Lust, right? This is either literally being able to see your way out of it, right? Or being able to get dragged back into it straight up. And this is from now until Capricorn season 2, right? And I'm hearing, even if any of these energies get their message through to you, right? And you get what you want, and I feel like whatever, it's going to be probably like a little 2-month flex. And this is all for me for taking consideration for whatever. But this is like a 2 months flex. They come in now, everything's good. We see by Aquarius season, Pisces season, them waters, you'll start to see it coming flood in. You'll start getting murky. And dirty. And, right? High piece of air. That's how I feel. It's going to start coming back in the communication again. Here's your reminder. This is also people thinking, like, you know, like they take you for an idiot. And this is for you taking yourself for an idiot. Where, like, repeating patterns where people, like, all of a sudden now they get it. All of a sudden they will get it. It's like, you got to also see how many times you give them these chances and stuff, right? And that's why I feel like these energies going from now, going straight back into, like, that timeline that I just said from Aquarius and then going back into Pisces, you're going to get pissed off for like, I know it being pissed off or looking at your timeline in Pisces season of also that reminisce, but then also just really like, I gave a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be given so many chances. You really don't. Right? I'm not necessarily saying everything is gonna be bad. Like, you know, I'm just giving this, like, just don't shoot the messenger. Right? Ancestral realm. This is a karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. This is all what it is, right? Earth star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. Yeah. Hit it. Great gathering, stars are aligned. The heart chakra. Right? Acceptance, serenity. Yeah. Peace be restored. Peace be restored. Heart chakra again. Heart chakra activated. Dropping shields. Divine love. Your heart is healed. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. That's what this is. It's like getting it twisted again. And it doesn't need to be. It's not even that. No. It's not even like that, dude. Halls of learning. Spirit guides. Confirmation. Great lessons. Okay. Third eye activated. Brow. Inner vision. You're seeing things clear. Holy grail. Finding synchronous. You are what you seek. Yeah. You are what you seek. They're not going to think like you, and they're not going to understand the way you think either. And you're not going to want to sit here and act like as if, like, choose wisely. The sacrificing of, like, just the, like, you know, that's what it is too. Like, just the thought. Right? Like, and you want me to sacrifice what? Which part? For where? Deception and envy. Material and spiritual. Prosperity. Patience. Yeah. I've been patient too long with these energies. It's like, no. You're too bad mind. Stand your ground. Go ahead. Go build your own. Right? Just even tampering. Spirits like even tampering your good ideas. Trying to taint them up to get faster money to do certain things. It's like, no. You're moving on for them things there. Yeah, go the long way. Yeah. Right? Spiritual union, yeah. You'll find the right person, right partner. You're tired of making it difficult. Right? This partner could be making it difficult. Right? Or recognition. Or they could have seen that they were the difficult person in this. This could have been a divine union if this is what I'm feeling as well. Or just like, you know, Cancer energy coming in through chakra, yeah. I feel lost. Right? Right? Only thing saving you was this heart. Right? Emotional withdrawal. The light, yeah. It's just when, yeah, somebody's light's gone, I feel like, you know. And this doesn't necessarily have to be physical, right? The intimacy could also come from the and the mental and the spiritual, and that's what I'm picking up on here. Somebody can't manifest, somebody doesn't feel recognized, somebody doesn't even feel like, you know, like it's coming through this essence of this nurturing energy. That's why we have to go back and run to your grandma, run to your granny. This is the same, the sacral chakra. Right? Love begins again. Should tell you everything gonna be okay. Right? Everything gonna be okay. Grandma said, leave it alone. Stand your ground, you'll be okay. People will recognize you who will see your efforts in the world for the right reasons. I'm done. Granny message coming through. It's okay. This energy, I'll tell you, this energy has been telling itself a lie since the summertime in a certain way. Yeah. But now when you really see it, right, you can rejoice in this and like flip that switch and let it go. Alright? It's just a let it go. Alright? Being ascended. You're too smart for this. Take your power back. Alright? Alright? Scorpio energy here, Leo energy here, Taurus energy here, Cancer energy here. Yeah, I feel like it's a good indication of if the rejection rate ever tends to be high, it's because you aim in there. Okay? Okay. Love you. That's it.